Hi guys, I have some story problems that I wanted to kind of work through with you guys because they can be a little tricky. And so we're going to go through these three problems together and act it out and draw it out and see what we think. So it says there were number one, there were 5 birds in a tree. The tree. Some more birds joined them. Now 12 birds are in the tree. How many birds join them? So, we can work this one a couple of different ways. But first, let me kind of act it out. And I'm going to show you using Unifix cubes and some Cheerios. Again, you can use anything, Cheerios, beans, Legos, whatever you want to act out your story. So, I'm going to say there were 5 birds in the tree. Okay. More birds joined them. Now there are 12 birds in the tree. Okay, so it doesn't tell us how many more joined them. It just says some more joined them. Now there are 12 birds. So we want to make there be 12 birds in the tree. So there's already 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and so that will help us represent how many joined them, and we could count the number we had that joined in the tree. So part of this works in a couple of different ways. So there were 5 birds, some more joined them, plus Boxy equals 12, because now there are 12. But part of us can work it as a missing part subtraction problem. So you can reverse and you know the whole number. So you know that there are 12 birds in the tree now. Always double check your counting. We have 12 birds in the tree. So it says there were 5 birds in the tree. Okay? And so I'm going to put T for tree because these 5 were already in the tree. And then it says some more join them. So J for join. These guys join them. And now we are looking for the missing part. So now our number sentence, since we know the total, when we know the total, we can subtract the part we know to answer the missing part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. And then we can count our picture to say, is that how many join them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, and so 5 plus 7 does make 12. Okay, so you can see there's a couple of different ways that you can work these problems. Okay, so this is a missing part. Remember, because part plus part equals whole. Part plus part equals whole. And whole minus part equals part. Okay, all right, so number 2. Let me clear my picture, and we'll start over with a new set of items. Number 2, there were 11 dogs at the park. Then some dogs went home. Now there were 8 dogs at the park. How many dogs went home? Okay, so we can start by putting our 11 dogs at the park. 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. All right. 11 dogs at the park. Let me draw it. The P, dogs park, and I should put B up here for birds. And so we have dogs in the park. We have 11 dogs at the park. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Always double check. Okay. Then some dogs went home. We don't know how many went home. And now there were 8 dogs at the park. Okay, so we know these guys are still at the park. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And so, if these guys are still at the park, these guys must have went home. So, I want to know how many went home. So, I'm going to take what I know. I know there were 11 to start with. 8 are still here, and the rest of them went home. So, these guys are still here, so what part went home? So, if I keep these guys, I'm going to move them over here to show that they're still at the park. 2, 4, 6, 8. That means the rest of these dogs went home. Okay? And so 8 minus 11, minus 8 equals 3. 3 went home. And I can see that in my picture as well. All right. Let me clear the board for the next problem. There were some squirrels in the tree. Then 4 more squirrels joined. Now 10 squirrels are in the tree. How many squirrels were in the tree at the start? Okay, so we don't know how many we started with. Some squirrels were in the tree. We don't know. 4 more joined. Now 10 squirrels are in the tree. So we know we have a total of 10 squirrels in the tree. Give you a hint, if we know our friends of 10, we could super easy solve that already, because we know what plus 4 makes 10. But we're gonna act it out anyway. So we know that now 10 squirrels are in the tree, so I'm gonna put 10 squirrels in the tree. 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay? So, there were some squirrels already in the tree, and then 4 more joined. Okay, so here's the 4 that joined. So, how much must have already been in the tree? Well, let's also draw our boxes. Squirrels, tree. ST for squirrels tree. We're going to draw the 10 squirrels on the tree. One more. Okay. 4 squirrels joined. So, these are the ones that joined. J for joined. How many squirrels were there in the tree at the start? So, start, 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 start. And that's what we're looking for. So, we know we have 10 squirrels in the tree. 4 of them were already there, or 4 joined them, excuse me. And so I want to know how many did we start with? So we count our S's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we could count our picture to know if there were 10 in the tree. Now, but these are the 4 that joined. How many must we have started with? 6. Because 6 plus 4 that joined makes 10. So, our answer is 6. I hope that helps you guys as you work through your problems and knowing how to solve problems with missing parts and missing add-ins.